Let's move on to industry insights, starting with India, Network 18 Group. I now call on Rahul Pandey, Head Mobile at Network 18, onto the stage. Mobile 18 is the mobile arm of the Network 18 Group. Rahul Pandey has over 12 years of experience in the telecom industry. His key competencies lie in driving marketing operations and launch, consolidation, and turnaround phases. Before Mobile 18, he was Idea Cellular for 8 years. Rahul's key responsibilities as the head of Mobile 18 are setting up mobile businesses for the group by monetizing content across mobile platforms in domestic and international markets. Rahul.
Good afternoon, everybody. Let me just give you a little background about when I did the shift from telecom operator to a media company, and that to Mobile 18 is structured under a digital company, which is Web 18. So the brief was very clear by my boss, and I'll share it as openly as I keep sharing. We're still trying hard on web to reach to that consumer and build this business in this country. And here you come. And you want to do it on mobile. Okay? We don't have any monies, but we have big ambitions. Okay? And believe me, that really put me, on the first day of my briefing, that what is this entire web is all about. Believe me, before that I used to access web as my email ID, and that's all. And I used to blow up huge amount of money as a brand manager in my previous role. So from a huge chunk of money to a brief which says no money, and also a big challenge, was a great start to make, thanks to my boss that time. And what happened in last 18 months, I'll try and share with you. Not that we have become very, very big in this media space, but I think we have done certain things right. So let me just take you through these couple of slides here. And before that, I just wanted to share this important topic which is there in discussion for the last 48 hours. A great statement by our Honorable Minister that a population can be controlled through a television reach. And I thought that this is appropriate to share here. I think it can be mobile, which is a little more engagement. I think the way you see today in India, husband, wife, or a girlfriend, or boyfriend sitting in a cafe, both of them are engaged on their mobile phone, and they're dating each other. Can you believe this? And people say you still want to be intrusive about the content and the advertising. But I think this is a reality here. And I think possibly this he would like to correct in the next couple of days. Okay, as I said, we are a small SBU, we are a small company of a huge group. And I think the biggest pressure on us as a Mobile 18 is that every quarter, this group keeps adding 1 or 2 new businesses, either a new start of a business or acquiring some existing business. And that put huge pressure on us to build a mobile presence because there is some kind of success which we have seen in last 2 quarters. We present on television as a CNBC, as a first channel in this country, and then CNN IBN. And with a joint tie-up with Viacom as a Viacom 18, and now we have a #1 general entertainment channel called Colors, MTV, Nick, and VH1. I think my colleagues from MTV are here, from Viacom here. Web, we used to be largely a vertical based web company when we used to have finance, news, cricket as a various vertical. And sometime in late last year, the horizontal happened in Network 18, which is in.com, which is #2 horizontal currently in India after Rediff. We also acquired as a group a huge print business in India, which is Infomedia, and became Infomedia 18, with the Yellow Pages and several other magazines. We have these portals with certain credibility of each of the verticals, and now in.com as well, and we touch close to 1 million users every day on all these portals. Let me just share this mission, which actually came and became as a part of our Mobile 18 fabric. And I think a very important point for any media company today in India is that how do we extend consumer franchise which is successfully done on television and trying to do on web, and how do we extend that consumer franchise through a mobile. I think it's important because these are the figures here, that how television reaches, how print reaching, how web is there, and I think the most important part is that how mobile is going to take it to that extra mile. We as a Mobile 18 represent various types of content, from a news content to a lifestyle content, to a various platform which we represent. We do various businesses with operator, with the third parties, and direct to consumer. I think if I try and put this under these three broad areas, that money and news, the important part is that money control, which is Asia's #1 website, leisure and entertainment, and sharp living. This is an important date which happened, and I must give 2 minutes on this. I think we were in discussion with various companies in terms of how do we make our presence on a mobile internet, and that's the time we can kind of evaluating. And I think as like any other person in media industry, we evaluated for a long time. And when it came for a decision, we took a decision, and then we gave this strict deadlines. And sorry, Rajesh, I'm sharing this because this will put huge pressure on you later on from your all other clients. I think his team delivered 6 websites in 45 days. And we said that I think 18th July is the right day to do it, because I think July and 18 is what we stand for. And this important date happened to both of us. And these are the sites which we launched. Actually, most of our web properties are now mobile internet properties. We're growing almost 80% on quarter-on-quarter on our traffic, on our numbers. Surely, for us, the biggest one is money control and IBN Live. Cricket Next keeps coming and going as and when the India cricket happens. And we have seen some kind of traffic now started building up on in.com, because of the huge mail traffic which is coming in there. The very important point here is that, and I think that's where I proved to my boss that yes, what you said was right, zero TAC, which is acquisition cost is 0 for the consumer. And I remember that in 3rd or 4th meeting, Rajesh was saying, and I asked this question, that what do you think at the end of this financial year our target should be? And he said that if we are able to achieve 1 million unique user, I think we're there. And I think we achieved that much before, I think a quarter before than the financial year closing. Today, as a part of the entire mobile internet presence through a website or through some of the application I'll take you through, we are 20% of our internet traffic, which is unique user. We are close to 2 million subscribers, accessing our application and a web, which is closer to 70 million page views, which I said that is growing every quarter by quarter. I'll share with you. We did this point a little different. We didn't say that these are individual sites, while the consumer need is there for the individual site. But from the day one, we started doing this as a single launcher, where you can launch by just sending a text to our shortcode, and you kind of download this launcher. And what we've seen here is that there is close to 20% indirect traffic which we get from all other sites. So we keep getting new consumer through Money Control, Cricket Next, and IBN Live, and keep rotating them across all other sites to test them as this kind of content also exists on Buzz 18, Tech2, and all other properties. And this actually serving a great tool for consumer to rotate within the Network 18 properties, because we kind of present large width of a content.